underway on EA Sports. Oh, good return up past the 30. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 7-5, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Mustang 19. Warriors 70.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Charles, something we talked about last week, when you start believing whether you're in the midst of a special season or not. Well, now they're at 6-0. Are you still trying to tamp down the expectations in that locker room?
Well, to me, it's less about tamping down expectations and much more about not getting ahead of yourself as a team. And look, they got to play each game individually, right? Many teams talk about being 1-0 at the end of each and every game each week. To me, you got to understand you cannot win the Super Bowl in October.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that will be incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
And he couldn't get it to check out. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. 20-yard line.
We go from sorry inside, they're ready to grab them. They get to the butt. I want the money, the cash, the moolah, the bag, the currency stacking the junk. We want the freedom to live and the freedom to have. The things we've been lacking, my brother. So what
looking to put a drive together. They go play action here on 1st down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards. Looking to throw. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. They'll wind up losing 3 there on the sack. Good pressure, and it's 2nd down. On the 29-yard line. Now a first carry here for the running back. They won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long.
3rd and 12.
Back to throw. Pressure comes, and down he goes. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th.
Cole now on to punt, and he sends this one away.
That's taken on the 25.
A good head-down running on the return. Gets about 15 yards.
And it'll be Titan football. The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Got a man, and he hits it in stride. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a first down. He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you're wondering, can he get out of it? And that flips the other way, too, when you're throwing it really well. In this case, now he's got his first completion. I think he might be on to the races.
Elijah Cansey in on the stop. 2nd and 9.
At the Jaguars' 46-yard line.
19, WML2. Dragon 60. Ready, right?
They're going to look to throw. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by Maxwell Hairston. And the Jaguars are going to get the football here at their own 23. And, Charles, that's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football because, remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape with what he's doing. Maybe a movement, maybe the way he's moving his shoulders. Who knows what it could be? He could have a few tells out there that they're keying in on and allowing defenses to get to the football a little bit faster. People steal signals. Maybe sometimes they can figure out what the quarterback's doing just by his movements.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
You talk about this Titan defense.
This unit, they've struggled a little bit against the pass, ranked number 21 in the league.
And when you're getting ready to face the number 1 overall offense in the NFL, it does not matter where you rank defensively because you got your hands full. You don't know what you're going to face, but you know that that's a strong unit that you're getting ready for.
He's going to let this one go deep. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
It's taken to the 26. Call it a 48-yard punt. Give them 9, though, on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. And he'll get this way down into Jacksonville territory. A big play that time for the Titans. 52 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone.
Check.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after over a yard.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
So nothing doing there. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
That was impressive to me because while it was a pass play, they still rallied to the football like they were filling running lanes, and they were able to put the receiver on the ground.
We're scoreless after 1. Second quarter now, Titans in possession of the football as they've got it with a third down coming up. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
60 back, Warriors 70, Buffalo 18. Ready.
Out of the gun now on third down.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. A great play there. His fourth touchdown on the year.
And the Titans post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter.
Right after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they are back down to 500 following the loss last week. Consistency has been a real issue for them so far.
Brandon, you almost don't know what team is going to show up every week. I mean, there's no consistency with this ball club at all, and if we feel that way, I know it frustrates the coaching staff, and it also has to frustrate the key leaders in the locker room. They got to figure out how to get coordinated.
Here's 2nd and 10.
He'll look to throw. He's going to look deep down the field. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted.
And the Titans are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0.
It's caught at the 10. Touchdown, Titans. A great effort there. 64 yards.
And the Titans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Jaguars nothing.
There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going. Not only in the...
Gets through and now an opening. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 31 yards there, first down. They had a chance to limit his yardage, but he was able to fight off that tackle.
So it's not just the responsibility of the guys who missed the tackles along the way. It's all 11 on defense. Able to stop this guy, unable to do it on that play. They've got to find a way. How about his ability to break through and gain that yardage?
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. They'll look to throw. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. They'll set up to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Call it a loss of 4 there on the sack. And speaking of the number 4, it brings up fourth down now. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Jags come up empty on fourth down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the...
It's caught inside the 25. And they'll get this way down into Jacksonville territory. A big play that time for the Titans. And even 50 yards. As it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw.
And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards. A 12-yard loss, and it brings up 3rd.
Down. 3rd and long.
70 Lions. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Here's 1st and goal, and gosh, points here. A chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. A great play there.
With his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Titans have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-0.
Jaguars nothing. Campbell to kick off.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but this offense hasn't been able to generate anything. You feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball. I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play, but sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one, weren't able to do so.
Throw left side to Higgins. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
An audible here to get a new look.
They're going to try and throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for second and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it third and manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
Thomas has got it, complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. That's a first down pickup for Tennessee on a gain of 10. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Second down at 6 now. Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
24-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
And, that will get a wide-up incomplete. Nearly an interception in the end zone. Probably should have been. Third down coming up.
The way he's been slinging in the first half, you expect everything he throws to go for a touchdown, but I guess he's going to have to wait to try and pick up that third, isn't he?
Yeah, I thought he had him for a second, but you're right, not to be.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, Mustang 19. Shot 50, shot 50. Check. Warriors 70.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that's incomplete.
A good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
And his kick here is good. And the route is on. It's 24-0.
So everything else has gone right in this first half. Kind of follows that it would for their kicker, too, as he adds 3 more onto the lead.
Yeah, and the way that this one's gone, definitely not looking like he's going to have to worry too much about pressure kicks late in the game. He can go out there free and easy and just work on his form, and he knocked that one through.
At their own 35-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Back to throw now on first down. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
Well, congratulations to them. They come through defensively with another stop. And let's face it, this secondary, they've gone unchallenged so far in the first half.
Now he'll look to throw here on second and 10. That ball caught by Harrison. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. This is a 49-yard attempt, right hash. And this one is right down the middle. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
All I ever wanted was a black Grand National. Being rational, giving what they asked for. Not enough.
The Jaguars with work to do. They trail here as we are back underway on EA Sports. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
It's a gain of 8.
Second and a couple.
Second and 2 at the 43-yard line.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
Incomplete. It's now second and 10.
Hands it off out of the gun. That's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. 45 yards rushing for him now. He's carried the ball just 5 times.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10.
He'll get this complete to Worthy.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Let's go now.
A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line.
A loss of 5 on the
Now they'll shift things around.
15.
He'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Savon Rebel. And the Titans are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
It's a turnover.
Well, they're certainly in a bad way right now. Not so bad that you can call this one over already, but bad enough that you know you can't toss an interception to open the second half. This just ratchets up the pressure on this team's defense right now.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They had the big halftime lead. Their defense just helped them out further by forcing the turnover, so things are starting to look pretty rosy.
They certainly are, but they've got to be careful about getting complacent, though. They still need to go out and run their offense efficiently.
And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30.
A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run.
Of note, that last throw right there, putting him over 3,000 yards passing now for the year.
And when you start running the numbers in your head and realize that we're not halfway done with the season yet, you think to yourself, could this be a 6,000-yard season? That's definitely on the table.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the Jaguars.
They'll set up a throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, and tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
But that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop. Ball right around the 5 here, brings up 3rd.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it, it won't be easy.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year.
And the Titans are able to add on to that lead. No surprise there. 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, he might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them.
He's got it at the 15. And this will get him all the way inside the Tennessee 20. It's a big play for the Jaguars. And even 50 yards.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
At the 15-yard line.
On play action, they'll throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A 14-yard touchdown.
And the Jaguars get a bit closer. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point.
And he puts this one through. It makes our score 31-10.
31. Jaguars 10.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Here we go. 19 strike. Not Cougar 19.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
It's a yard forward. And it's 3rd down.
50.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. On now is the Titans punter, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he will get this into the end end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
Marvin Harrison Jr., an 80-yard touchdown. And the Jags are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. Aubrey good to the PAT.
And the lead will be cut down to 14.
17.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there in the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Titans. They've got the football. They'll be looking to extend their lead here as we begin the 4th quarter. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6.
And this pass broken up. The contact long time there, and now 4th down.
On now is the Titans punter as he's on to kick it away. Fighting him off. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35.
Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 30 interceptions in this ballgame.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning, threw 28 his rookie year.
Touchdown, Titans! A great play there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game.
And the Titans add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21. 17. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
19, Tiger. Dragon 60.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I'll tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to be a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring it as expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Little choice, Charles, but to go for it right there, and that pick six will be the icing on the cake.
Yeah, you don't know how many more possessions you're going to get, so really you're almost at the point of no options. Have to go for it. Bottom line, though, is defenders know that as well. They know you've got to throw the football. Had the right defense call, it will make a nice play on the ball, and that's all she wrote.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll increase their lead to 28. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Very good starting field position for the Jaguars offense as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he stopped immediately there. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Loss of the yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 34-yard line.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll be brought down just shy of 45. 53 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Got an extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for 3rd down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. On the move past the 40. And finally wrestled down at the 11. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Quick completion here to Johnson.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Here's 2nd and 2 now from the 3.
They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Give him 2 yards. That sets him up 1st and goal.
At the 1-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Timberwolf. 60.
They're going to look to throw. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A great effort there. Taking it in. And the Jaguars get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21.
Jaguars 24.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And it's all but certain that this win streak is going to extend another week. Just another tremendous performance in this one. That one looks like he'll throw here. Trying to lay one up deep. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Jags are going to have it here as they start at their own 7.
Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
Let's go. 60 Bison.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going to let it fly. He's got a man. Complete. Still going inside the 20. Touchdown, Jaguars. Marvin Harrison Jr. with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jaguars have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Aubrey good with the PAT. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Jaguars 31.
So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And the Titans are going to come up with it. And that should just about do it. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave.
And got his man complete. And it's a Titans touchdown. Brian Thomas, 41 yards. And the Titans are closing in now on a 7th straight win to start the year. And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call.
Cam Little to kick off.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this one over the back line of the end zone. They definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Very good starting field position for the Jaguars offense as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. He'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That's caught inside the 20. And they're going to have this all the way down deep into Tennessee territory. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Oh, the ball comes out on a hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. This is getting ridiculous. 8 sacks now. That time multiple guys get to it. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. So a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17. They'll look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game.